Hey guys, Wade here, and we're gonna go off on another little adventure in voice dubbing. This mainly being centered around Kid Fresh and Kid Dust, and I apologize to anyone if I push Fresh out of character. It's just, well, if I saw my best friend hurt after his parent got all mad at him over the silliest little trifle, I would be rage mode. That's just me though. If Fresh had a rage mode, wouldn't that be interesting? Anyway, thanks to Noko for giving me permission to dub her child. And this is a random one shot called My Guardian Angel Has Neon Wings. I'm sorry if I crack up, I can't take myself seriously. Fresh walked to the window, hearing sobbing coming from the other side. He walked over and tapped it. Desi, are you in there? Des looked up, tears still streaming down his face. Fresh, now's not the time. Come on, Desi, you're hurt. Let me in. Fresh, please, no. I don't want to get in any more trouble.
Bruh, I'm not leaving till you open this window.
Fresh, please go home. I can't. I don't want you to get in trouble. Please. Fresh leaned his head against the cold glass. He didn't understand why his friend was being so anxious and avoiding letting him in.
Bruh, you got scrapes and bruises. Something happened with your dad?
Fresh, what?
Something happened with your dad, didn't it?
Fresh, what do you mean?
I mean something happened with your dad. The only reason you'd be hurt is if something happened with your dad, or you actually went outside without me, which would totes not happen, yo, because your parents don't really want you going outside in the first place.
Fresh.
Des, I will stand here until you open this window. Even if you shut the curtains, I'll still stand here, and you'll see my shadow and stuff.
Fresh, that makes no sense.
Open the window, Des.
Are you worried?
I can't worry, yo, but I don't particularly enjoy seeing you all scuffed up and sad.
Fine. Des walked to the window and slid it open after undoing the lock. Fresh immediately climbed in, shutting the window and locking it again. The two sat behind Des's bed, Des still giving soft sniffles.
So, what happened, yo?
I built a tower. I was not having enough room in here, so I went into the living room and I forgot to move it before my father came home and he tripped and he got mad and started chasing me all over the house.
So basically your dad can't handle the fact that you make mistakes.
He says that's all I ever do.
That's not true. Being friends with you isn't a mistake. I hope being friends with me isn't a mistake.
No, of course not, Fresh. I enjoy being friends with you.
Well, that's rad. Let's say we get something on those cuts of yours and get you out of here.
Fresh?
I'm not taking no for an answer.
Okay.
Where do you keep your antiseptics and stuff? I know you got a first aid kit in your room. For any related emergency.
Under my bed. It's the red bin. So Fresh pulled the bin out and began to clean Dus's cuts out. It was only one little scrape, but Fresh thought a scrape getting infected could lead to something so much worse.
This is going to sting.
Ow, Fresh, stop.
Hey, if you don't want the cut to get infected, you gotta clean it.
But it hurts.
It's a good hurt.
There's a good hurt?
Good hurts things like antiseptic. They make the cut hurt because they're cleaning it out to make it better and stuff.
Oh, I see.
Fresh put a Band-Aid over his cheek, it being tie-dye colored. There, all done. How do you feel now?
A little better. You really don't need to fuss over me like this.
Das seemed flustered, not looking Fresh in the eye. Well, it's totes up to me who I fuss over, and you're my best friend, so... Let's say we blow this popsicle stand.
Fresh, oh my god.
Would you prefer a different analogy?
Something that doesn't involve... Well...
I figured maybe we could go and get ice cream from the popsicle stand at the end of the street.
Ice cream?
You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
Pick me up. Fresh, that's not the right thing to say.
Something that makes you feel better.
You could have phrased that better.
Sorry. Fresh helped us out of the window and closed and locked it, putting his friend on his shoulders. You shouldn't let them get under your skin. Your parents, I mean.
Fresh, we don't have skin.
I know that, Desi. It's a figure of speech. It means don't let your parents get into your head and stuff. Don't let them affect you as much. And it might be easier to handle them when they get, agitated. I mean, you're a kid. You build towers and stuff with Legos. It's a kid thing to do. If your dad is too agitated after work to see that, then, well, he's pretty much kissed his own childhood goodbye, I guess.
My dad's an adult, Fresh.
So is my mom. Doesn't mean my ma can't act like a kid sometimes.
Your mom is really nice.
My ma is great. So, what flavor you want?
Can I have strawberry?
Sure thing. 1 chocolate and 1 strawberry. And 2 popsicles to go.
Alright, coming right up, kids.
While the tender scooped the ice cream, Fresh set Das down.
Here you go, kids. That'll be $5 even.
Here you go, my good man.
See you later, Fresh.
Bye, Mr. Visculity.
You know the ice cream guy? Das asked as they walked back, licking their frozen treats.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm a regular, so he kinda knows me. He's an awesome dude. I can't wait to tell Era that he's been eating gelato this whole time.
Gelato?
You know, Italian ice cream.
It doesn't taste any different.
Of course it doesn't. You have to have fine-tuned taste, I guess. Does it taste different now that you know it's gelato?
It does. More strawberry than normal ice cream.
Well, that's because it's homemade and not processed.
Wow, it tastes really good.
So anyway, Das, let's say you stay over at my house. I can lend you a pair of pajamas, and you can get your head on straight before you go home and talk to your father about what happened.
Do I?
Das, this isn't a question, this is a statement. You need a night away from your parents. It's clear that your dad had a bad day, and if you're still there, he's likely gonna be upset and angry and continue to take his anger out on you.
Well,
Come on, Dusty, what's the worst that can happen?
My father can find out I snuck out?
Since when have your parents actually cared enough to notice you're gone?
Touché.
You know, if you were my brother and you disappeared, I'd be really, to say, I wish I could feel worry. Because then I would be worried. I would notice.
You would be worried if you could worry, in other words?
Yeah, Jess, here, you can have mine. Fresh handed Des his half-eaten ice cream.
after watching Des's melt out of the cone in the summer heat. Oh, sheesh.
It's okay. The ice cream guy's there every Friday. Maybe it can be our Friday thing. You and I can go out and get ice cream and maybe go to the park, or maybe we can hang out with my brothers if Gino doesn't have a doctor's appointment.
That sounds nice.
And Des,
What is it, Fresh?
if you're ever having a problem,
Fresh ruffled in his fanny pouch and produced 2 long-range radios.
if you're ever having a problem, just radio me and I'll be there to help you.
Really? Even
Even if your parents are like towering over you, I'll come in there and I'll get you out of that bad situation.
But Fresh...
I mean, it's not... First of all, I'm the same age as you, so I can't technically kidnap you. Technically, it wouldn't be kidnapping because, you're willingly going with me.
Fresh? What? I guess I can't argue with that logic.
Of course you can't. Why would you even try?
Good point.
Come on, we ought to get back to the house before Gino and ours ice cream melts.
Okay. Fresh put Des on his back, handing him the packaged ice cream wrapped with little bags of ice to keep them cold. He put Des on his back and proceeded to Healy back to the house.
Don't worry, Des. I'll keep you safe.